This is Henos' Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. Listen, folks, Terrence Crawford did what he was supposed to, man. I told y'all he was going to dispatch Amir Khan. I told y'all he was going to figure him out. He did it in 6 rounds. I was giving it 8th to 9th round TKO stoppage. Yeah, low blow. That sounds controversial. I mean, this looked like Ward and Kovalev, number 2 all over again, but it is what it is. You can't take nothing away from Terrence Crawford and how he painted up Amir Khan's face. Just look at Amir Khan's face and look at the post-fight press conference, man. And how he called out Amir Khan to his face. That's what I like about Bud, man. That dude is a killer, dog. He got a killer instinct in him, man. It's that Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant thing, man. He told him to his face. What'd he say? What'd he say? He said, so you didn't quit? I didn't make you quit? Come on, man. You know damn well I made your ass quit. I love that shit, man. I love it. Because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to get the motherfucker out of there. See, like me and Bo Mac said, Terrence Crawford was going to make him do this. Nighty-night, man. Get his ass out of there. But to Amir Khan's credit, though, he didn't quit. You know what I'm saying? It was more so Virgil Hunter was like, look here, man, we're going to call this fight. Fuck it. His trainer was trying to save his ass. And I get it. Because there was going to be further damage. I mean, technically, it would have been an 8th to 9th round TKO stoppage. I think Amir Khan would have lasted another 2 more rounds. That's just my honest opinion. He would have got beat up for 2 more rounds. But I think his ass would have got out of there by 8 if we're projecting the fight. Because I think Terrence Crawford was going to continue to land more punches. But I told y'all, man. See, cats sitting here tell me about Amir Khan. Y'all need to put respect on my name, man. This is Henos' Sport. I'm bringing you that heat and that fire, man. I told y'all, Amir Khan is not the same fighter anymore. He's going to give you good exploits for the first 3 to 5 rounds. And after that, he's going to wane. See, if this was Amir Khan 5-6 years ago, it would have been a completely different fight. But I told y'all, man. I told y'all should have looked at that weigh-in. Cats was making fun of me. Oh, the weigh-in. Amir Khan. I told y'all, the way Bud was looking at his ass at the weigh-in, motherfucker, I'm about to fuck your ass up. I'm about to beat your shit up. He was already giving him the killer instinct. He didn't even break away from the weigh-in. See, weigh-ins are very crucial when you're talking about Errol, the True Spence, and you're talking about Terrence Crawford. Because when they do weigh-ins against guys, they send messages in their weigh-ins. It's kind of like Floyd Money Mayweather, man. Weigh-ins for those guys is a psychological warfare. Whoosh. Educating y'all. Take out the notepad, and it's time to take out notes. And it's time to take some notes. When these guys do the weigh-in, it's psychological warfare. They're letting the opponent know what they are going to do to them before they even step into the ring. And we saw that in the face-off. Amir Khan was intimidated by Terrence Crawford in that weigh-in, folks. And then, not only did Terrence Crawford not break it, he did that combination. You know, when he do that little combination right after, that's of things to come. It's like he's being a prophet. He's giving you prophecy. And he gave boxing prophecy that he was going to stop that dude. And that's what he did. He stopped his ass. I told y'all, man, Bud was on another level. Everybody, oh, Bud was going to get exposed. Y'all need to comment below. I need respect put on my name. All these Amir Khan people that was sitting here, oh, Amir Khan's going to make this a hard fight. I wasn't believing that bullshit. Because I saw it for what it was, man. Y'all guys need to look at every finite detail when it comes to boxing, man. That's what I do. I don't only look at the tail of the tape. I look at body language. That means a lot to me, man. I look at weigh-ins. That means a lot to me. I look at for anything that a guy can get psychologically as an edge. Because you guys have to remember, I study the 48 laws of power. I study art of war. It's all about psychological edges, folks. It's all about always getting this. Only Rudy Poo and Plum brains can't see that. If you can't think deep, you're not a deep thinker, you wouldn't understand what I'm talking about. But if you're a deep thinker, man, you know what I'm saying? You have those neuron receptors in that brain cell that is doing what? Reasoning critically and effectively. And you have normal cognitive functioning, then you know what I'm talking about. And the proof was in the pudding. I knew Bud was going to stalk his ass. I knew Bud was going to switch gear on his ass. I knew Bud was going to fuck his ass up because that's what Bud does. And I told y'all he had to have an impressive win. Everything I said came to be true, folks, because he had to keep up with Errol the True Spence, because he has to let Errol the True Spence know my foot is not off the gas. But even with that being said, this is Amir Khan, man. This ain't Errol the True Spence. And Bud, you heard me on my community post. When you fight Errol the True Spence, getting ready to sing real quick, folks. No limit. That's what's about to happen to you, man. You remember that Masterpiece song? Make him say, nah, 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 nah. That's what Errol the True Spence gonna do when he hit your ass. He gonna make you say, nah, 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 nah. This is not Amir Khan. Errol the True Spence has tactical aggression, technical punching placement, and body snatching work. It's a punishment style. It's a levying onslaught. When Errol the True Spence put your ass under that mental and physical pressure, Bud, because that's what he's going to do all fight, and he cuts that ring off, you could switch hit all you want. Matter of fact, you ain't going to be able to switch hit because you're going to be under so much pressure that you're going to have to just be in straight dog mode. Errol the True Spence is going to relegate you into that killer instinct mode from the jump. And we're going to see how much that killer instinct can last. Because I know Errol the True Spence, he got that Energizer Bunny killer instinct. Question is, how long can your killer instinct go? Because we've seen the killer instinct in you, Bud, but we haven't seen an unlimited or relentless killer instinct. We've seen it from Errol the True Spence. This is why I know Errol the True Spence is going to stop you. He's going to have you on bended knee like Boys to Men in the 11th round. I know that if you two fight, because I know the mental and the physical pressure that he's going to put you under. I like the fact that you called him out. But Errol the True Spence, there's levels to this stuff. Shout outs to Meek Mills, man. Errol the True Spence is on another planet, man. This ain't Amir Khan. You ain't going to be painting this boy's face up. He's going to be getting you with them lateral movements, man. I don't know if y'all watched that Bane and Batman. You know what I'm saying? Batman The Dark Knight Rises, the first exchange between Bane and Batman. That's Errol the True Spence, man. I get it. You got killer instinct. But Errol the True Spence like Bane, I was born in it. I was molded by it. That's Errol the True Spence when it comes to the killer instinct, man. He was molded by that damn thing. You were born in it, but he was molded by it. That's the difference. That's why I said there's levels to this stuff, man. So I like your win. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to Terrence Bud Crawford. Like I said, you are Raul to Errol the True Spence Kenshiro. So you dominant now. But just keep winning these fights, man. Stay far away from Errol the True Spence. If I was you, just let that man go to 154. Don't even have that super fight. I really don't want you having it. You know why? Because I know that after he beats you down, he's going to take away something from you psychologically. I know that. The type of mentally strong fighter that you are, Bud, if you fight Errol the True Spence, he's going to take something away from you. You will never be the same fighter anymore. Because this will be a Hagler versus Hearns all over again, but just is going to be an elongated version of that. Instead of your ass getting out of there in 5, you're going to get out there in 11. Because there's going to be an accumulation of punishment that's going to take place to get your ass out of there. So I'd like to see you fight your next fight, either Sean Porter or Keith Thurman. Screw that friendship with Sean Porter, man. It's about, you know what I'm saying, closing the ranks in the welterweight division. Fight those guys, and then let's build up this super fight all the way up to May 2020, because that's what I want. May 2020, Spence versus Crawford. And when that fight happens, y'all already know, I've already drawn the line in the sand. I already told y'all how that's going to happen. 11th round TKO stoppage, bended knee, Boys to Men. That's what's going to happen. Errol the True Spence going to make Terrence Bud Crawford say, nah. That's what's going to happen. But other than that, it is what it is. Shout outs to Terrence Bud Crawford for not only beating the shit out of Amir Khan, but beating him emphatically and painting that face up, man. That's Bud at his best, boy. This is Hedos' Sport. Checking out.